Hey guys, welcome to the first video for Wise Pops. My name is Steve. In this video we'll go over the top 10 pops in my collection right now. Before we get started, I just thought it'd be cool to go over a brief history of how I got into collecting and like what my first pop was. Um, my first pop I got was this RoboCop pop. Got it for Christmas from a friend. Um, as you can see, it's out of box because back in 2012 I didn't know any better. I didn't know like pops would be worth money and like that you need the box for it to be worth some money. But like I said, I've kept this all the years. It was my first pop. Funny thing about it was when I got it for Christmas from a friend, he did not actually have it in hand. He had bought it off Amazon. It hadn't arrived yet. So what he did was print the photo out from Amazon and put it in a box. When I opened it, I'm just like looking at a piece of paper, thinking like, "What the heck is this?" But it eventually came. As you can see, I took it out of the box, threw the box away, and just kept this on the shelf. But I still love it. A lot of people are not a box collectors, but I'm both. I'll keep pops in the box. I'll buy pops out of box. As you'll see later on in the video. Um, but when I really started collecting Funko Pops, the main thing I collected was Batman. And this was probably, I believe, the second pop I ever got. It's the Target exclusive bobblehead Batman. Um, yes, I know it's in the vinyl figure box, and normally if it's in the bobblehead version, it'll say bobblehead figure. But like I said, I didn't know any better back then. I threw the box away, but I ended up buying just the regular Batman vinyl figure and then putting it the bobblehead version in this box. Early on when I started collecting, I mainly only collected Batman Funko Pops. I would buy like Power Ranger ones and maybe the Ninja Turtles, and then slowly just started collecting other pops. I really didn't get huge into collecting until I found out my friend Jared collected pops too. You can follow him if you like on Funko Fan 119 on Instagram. Uh, I found out he has the same addiction of collecting pops as me, and he actually fed into mine. I hate when people do shout outs to companies in their videos, but I mean, I'm going to be saying Macari in this video a lot. Um, Honestly, it's a good app to use if you want to buy or sell pops. If you're just starting a collection, it's a good way to get some cheap pops. I built a majority of my collection from using Macari and got a lot of these pops in my top 10 in there. If you never use Macari, it's a good app to use. The link below, you will get a $10 credit for signing up, so you could pretty much get a free pop for like nothing. Number 10 in my collection, the OG Pink Ranger. I actually got this in a trade with Funko Fan 119. Story behind this is that I bought a mystery box online. End up getting the Disney World Abominable Snowman. At first, I didn't know what it was. I thought I got like pretty much screwed in the mystery box. But I kind of remembered Jared talking about it, saying that he always wanted it, and I think he said it was like $100 pop. So I looked it up on Pop Price Guide at the time, and I believe it was at 120, and I was like, oh my god, I actually got a good pop. And I knew that he wanted it, and he was looking to get rid of this one. So at the time, Pink Ranger I think was worth like 110 to 120, so it was like a fair trade. It's dropped down now to 85 or $80 now. I don't care because I rather have a pop in my collection that I really like as opposed to one I really don't care about. Number 9 on my list is the Riddler. This is another pop I had traded for. This is the OG Riddler pop from the DC Universe line. I actually have about half of the original like first 20 DC pops. I got this one at Orlando MegaCon just a few months ago. I bought a mystery box from Toy USA when they were at their stand for $30. Picked one out of the middle. It turned out to be Scareglow San Diego Comic-Con from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Again, it was I know it was like $120 pop. I didn't care for it that much because like I really wasn't collecting He-Man pops. So I went to another stand that was selling it. I believe it was Plastic Empire, and they had some pops. So I traded it for the Riddler. I know in value it took a loss, but I really wanted this pop. And so next on the list is the White Ranger OG Power Ranger Pop. I got this one off Macari. It was for $50. It's worth $85 now. I know that's in box, but like I said, I'm an out of box collector. I always wanted to get all the Power Ranger Pops. And this was like I said, a great deal. I mean, at the time when I bought it, just all the original Power Ranger Pops were worth at least $100. But yeah, number 7 on my list, The Flash Unmasked from San Diego Comic-Con 2015. The box is it's got this little brown stain on it. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like some dirt, but it's in great condition otherwise. I got this from $65 on Macari. Worth about $85 now. And it was a pop I've always really wanted. I watched a TV show. TV shows kind of dipped in quality the last few seasons, but this is an awesome looking pop. Next is the CM Punk pop from WWE line. Also got this off of Macari. Paid $40 for it. It's worth $95 on the Funko app. It does have some like markings on it. I did put this belt on it. I bought this like a set of belts. I saw someone else do this online and like some their photos, so I thought it was pretty cool. It's one of my favorite WWE pops. So number 5 on my list is Lion-O from the Thundercats. Thundercats was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. Once I found out I had Funko Pops, I tried to collect them all. The first one I ever got was Tigra, which I know like everyone can get now. But then I followed with Panthro. I got Chitara, and then I ended up getting Lion-O. A person was selling this for $85 on Macari. I mean, it's worth $100. It was such a good deal. The problem was like I had to wait until I got paid to get it, and she had it posted for a few days, and I had to message her. I was like, I'll pay you $90 for it if you just hold it until Monday. And she ended up holding it for me, but still sold it to me for the $85 price. This is probably one of my favorite pops in my collection. So next up is number 4, is Doctor Doom. I'm excited that they're bringing out more Fantastic Four line of pops, which will include another Doctor Doom, Galactus, all the Fantastic Four, Herbie. But I got this one also on Macari. As you can see, it's out of box, which I really don't care about that much because, I mean, I got it for $60. It's worth $115. And it's just such a great pop. Next is number 3. Getting down to the final 3 is the Incredible Hulk from the original Avengers line. This is from the movie. Now, this is quite a steal. This is why I say it's great to shop on Macari. Yes, it's out of box. It's a $120 valued pop. I ended up getting it for $20 shipped. The person I think selling it had no idea what they had, because you could easily sell this, I mean, especially with Endgame coming out, for at least over $60. So this was quite a steal. Like I said, $20. It's valued at $120, and it's, Incredible Hulk. Number 2 is the Bank Robber Joker from The Dark Knight. No, this is not a chase. What I did here was I bought it out of box. It was for $50. It's valued right now, with the box and everything, at $155. It's easier to find this version of the Joker box. So I bought this Joker, took the box out, put him in. I found this chase sticker online, put it on there, and just keep it in box like that to protect it. It was such an awesome pop to get. It was one of the first, I guess, Grail pops I got, and I was so excited to get it for a good price. I know, like, buying it in box now is going to cost you like $130. So I mean, I'm fine with this. Like, the number 1 pop in my collection is the OG Two-Face. This is from the DC Universe line. It's valued at $170. I paid $50 for it out of box through Macari. Like I said, I mean, it's a good app to go to for out of box pops. I know people are worried about if it's like legit, but I mean, I think you can see it's got the stamp on it and everything. This is probably one of my favorites in my collection too. I mean, I wish they would make another Two-Face. I mean, from like the animated series line would be awesome. I mean, even if it was from The Dark Knight. But this is like the only one they've ever made, I believe. I know there's I believe a Dorbs version of Two-Face from the animated series. But this will have to do for right now. So yeah, there's the top 10 out of my collection. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more. Like I said, I have 450 pops in my collection. Maybe I'll do like one at just all of my Batman. Oh, it fell over there. Alright guys, thanks for watching.